Here we go. Y'all, let me tell you about the show today. It's insane. Okay. We're here with some pioneer legends of the cannabis game, y'all. Cannabis game. Today, your host, Chef Rodney 117 from Deliciously Dope, and Mr. Eric Eating. How you doing, man?
Doing great. How about yourself, Chef?
I'm fantastic. We get to introduce. We're here with Cannabis 101, y'all. I can't even. You guys, welcome Cannabis 101 to the show. How's it going? It's Lauren Prey and Jimmy King, Jimmy of Wu-Tang Entertainment, man.
Yeah.
Management team right there, straight up and down.
So happy to have you here,
That's
Jimmy.
a Protect Your Neck Records. Lauren, you're all over it, girl.
Yeah.
You're all over it. Cannabis 101 is on the scene, y'all. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. Thank you for inviting us to your show.
Absolutely.
It's an honor to be on your show. You have
Hey,
a dope show.
Oh man, thank you guys. No, it's seriously, like, you guys are awesome. Y'all the reason we do this. I remember back a little bit, I went on Cannabis 101 and I was like, dude, this is hell yeah. You guys even asked me in there. You're like, you want to stay here? I was like, I'll stay for the whole show. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna miss this shit. Hell no.
Yeah.
But no, dude, like,
all the cool people get to stay for the whole show.
There you go. And even cooler people do an after party.
That's right.
Do an after party.
I've been tuning into you guys. You guys are bringing some good stuff about cannabis from all different companies, all different, genres, all different subjects. So I just love tuning into you guys. You guys always have good content in there and teaching people and bringing some really good-hearted people that are starting some cool things out there to the light. So thank you for doing what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Eric, that's so kind.
We got a really good team behind us, and it's amazing.
Manny's killing it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Manny won the award, didn't he?
Manny's killing it. Ernie's killing it.
Oh, yeah.
All the interns are killing it. And Lauren, she does a great job. Our chemistry between our whole team is great. And, I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's Lauren, correct me if I'm wrong. You just started you baked a cake on yesterday's episode.
That shit was good.
Yeah.
I've been baking and cooking, and I have some little eggs going in the back. And
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lauren's trying to become a housewife.
Oh shit! Only if you want to. Remember, if that's what you want to do, that's fine.
Yeah, I gotta feed my boyfriend who's gonna be coming back to the gym.
There you go.
I'm gonna see him all muscled up food. So
yeah.
Preparing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
This housewife, I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I work out in the morning too.
What's that?
1,
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Pull-ups.
Exactly.
Like
food. Yeah. Wow. Good curls.
That's awesome though. That's awesome. So it's funny because you mentioned that like ever since I've been doing these shows and kind of doing Deliciously Dope period, my girlfriend's friends have been like, hey, I've seen your boyfriend. Hey, can he make me X, Y, and Z? Right. So your boy just picked up a magic butter machine. Okay. I got it and I hit up the owner and I was like, no, I wanted to say no. I hate it. A chef is always, I could do it better. No, this thing is consistent. It's brilliant. If you don't have one, get one.
I have 2 of them. The magic butter machine.
And
I'm using one then, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
This dude just made a batch that was half pounds of butter to an ounce of ghee.
Yeah.
So he gave me a little tab of that, and I split some last night with my girlfriend. And
how was it?
She ate some before I got over there, and as I was getting ready to get over there and stuff, she gives me a text like, man, something happened, I ate a little bit of that and I'm really stoned. It scared her at first, and You know, she likes to get down, so she had a good time in the end of the day. But when I got over there, I ate maybe a quarter of one of those like tablespoon pieces there, and I was ripped.
I ate a whole one of those. When I tell y'all, I was high all day Friday inside Costco trying to get my grocery shopping on. I was high all day Friday. It was not. I was talking. I had a 20-minute conversation with my girlfriend. She ain't even sitting next to me.
Oh my God.
You were tripping.
Dude, I was, you know, and then like I woke up all congested because I smoked a bunch of blunts the day before. So like I took some Sudafed. That did not help. I made everything so much worse. So much worse. I know you guys are you're killing it. You're killing it across the fronts. It's just like I love being friends with y'all because it's just like I see some positivity. You feel me?
Absolutely. Okay, so one, Jimmy's doing so much, and it was so cool. So Jimmy, the guy Sean that called yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Super cool. Like just the fact that like someone that like knows you from way back in the day from the club scene, and then you just like that was just, and you're gonna go see him today, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see him at 1. I'm gonna bring him gifts and everything.
Because I have some stuff to give him too, actually.
Okay. He's a very good guy, you know. He lost all his like muscle ability, so he just on a wheelchair with his mouth.
Right.
Ever since I moved to Worcester, so in the beginning, like when I first met him, like you know, people were kind of just looking at him like, you know, look at this guy.
Right.
But then I made him a star.
Yeah.
I brought him up to the
That's
club.
how it is, baby. That's how it is.
The club every day. Had people lift him up all the way up. Had girls and waitresses around him the whole time. Where the other girls started, you know, doing him like he's a nice guy. So he became like a local celebrity out here.
I love that,
dude. That is so cool.
That's
Jimmy's always doing.
Give it up, baby. That's what it is. That's it. You know what it is? It's just that woo, isn't it? It's that Wu Tang.
Is it the Wu Tang?
It's the Wu and the Tang together and the Kang.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about, though, man. How good does that feel to lift someone up like that? You know, and not only like the fame.
I'm not a perfect guy. I mess up left and right all the time, so I just try to help everyone out. So it's kind of like God blesses me. I don't know. I just kind of wake up, smoke, do me, and it just happens. It's like the weirdest thing in the world, and I get to meet great people like you and Lauren.
Thank you. Yeah. You know?
So
I mean, she's a lot more great than we are. Let's admit it.
Absolutely. Hey, I think she looks a lot better than us.
Yeah, she's definitely the prettiest one here, girl. You wear that. You wear that.
We're all great in our own way.
But I do gotta say it, man.
But you know, as guys get older, we look better. You know, the girls.
Yeah,
I got some silver coming in. I'm
trying to get that pepper and black too, but I can't grow anything.
There you go. We earn this.
It's all about taking care of yourself. I believe like health, you know, your diet, your exercise,
absolutely
even like spirituality.
Real talk, I'm healthier because of this kid. Seriously.
How you like dedicate your life purpose. I think all that has to do with how we age and how we live.
You know, the crazy thing is when I was playing sports, I was eating a lot of meat, just nonstop meat, pork, and everything. Just throw all that protein up and try to work it out. But once I started working with the Wu-Tang Clan, most of them are vegans. So I started.
I did not know that.
Transitioning into, well, I still eat like fish and chicken and sometimes red meat once in a while, but you know, I don't eat pork. I eat a lot of vegetables now because I used to never eat vegetables. I'm like, no, but then they made me eat vegetables. At one point, they made me vegan, and I couldn't do it. I tried for a month. It was so hard. I felt like my body, because my body was trying to get used to it. It didn't adjust right.
Yeah. There's a lot of little things to it. I don't know if it's for everybody. I also, you know, like blood type even has to do with that and stuff, like how we process, you know, proteins, how we process foods, how we process things like that. So like some people, vegan works a lot better with your system, and some people, like for different types of people, like when you do vegan, you might need something else. You might need more coconut oil. You might need more plant-based proteins. You might need you know, more of different things than someone else that might go vegan.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's not even a question. Yo, we got a comment. Community love and support is amazing. The opportunities are there if you want them. Keep the love going, I guess. Good morning, everyone. Jeremiah, good morning.
Good morning, Jeremiah.
Good morning.
He's a good chef of mine. And we're actually he's got me coming to do a Zoom meeting with there's a club over in Wisconsin, I think, Milwaukee. It's a culinary club, and they're wanting to just learn to cook with CBD, and so they're like making me a guest of honor or something, so I get to talk to them. So that's gonna be pretty sweet.
That's
sweet. So like, yo, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to put weed in food. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Let's do this.
That's cool.
Speaking of putting weed in food, I've been a chef all of my life. You know, Jim, do me a favor real quick if you don't mind, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Let Wu-Tang know that their music helped me get through some shit. They're like just being a chef. Seriously, like it was. I would, you know, mental health is important. You know what I'm saying? And I was in some dark places when I was younger, and I would just pop in my iPod. You know what I'm saying? And listen to like, you know, Kappa, Inspected Deck, you know, all those guys. You know, not trying to name drop. I'm just saying I'm a fan of their music. Let them know that really helped me. Seriously.
Absolutely. And then when they're around, I'll hit you up so you can talk.
Oh, for sure, dude, man. I'd love that, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like it helped me, dude. It really did. Not to mention, and I'm going to drop him, Capadonna's new album. We got to listen to it. Black is Beautiful. No. Go listen to that. Go listen. That is a shameless plug right there. It is a beautiful album, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And
like,
you know what? And you know what Capadonna did with that Black is Beautiful. What he did was since I was helping people out here in New England, most of the guys on that thing is from New England that he put on the album.
For sure.
You know, he showed them love because he's been out here just to, you know, get their shine on. And then he just dropped another one.
He did?
Yeah, he's just dropped.
I ain't heard it yet, so I can't talk about it, but you know.
It's Capadonna. It's called Al Kappa Chemist. So it's
I'm looking it up right now.
Produced by Alchemist. The whole we put it as a mixtape. We just put it out real quick.
Really?
Wow.
You know, so Cap's dropping stuff every 2 months because to him, he's like, hey, Jimmy, we're not doing any shows right now. I'm an artist. I'm bored. So he's in the studio every day, just banging out songs. So he's like, what am I going to do with all of these? And he's just putting it out because he has so many fans. Even if he just puts it out independendeven, he's getting that guap real quick.
Yep. Real quick.
Yeah. We need to market your
downloading it right now.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie to you. Real quick. Like it's good music.
Yeah.
It's good music.
And that's a cool artist right there. You know, like I'm bored. I'm just gonna start making some music.
And you know, the thing about Capadonna is they call him the original. He was one of the original ones working with RZA, Jizza, and all them. And everyone was hustling, and he got locked up selling crack.
Oh no!
You know, everyone back then in Staten Island, you know, they were all hustling, but they were hustling the hard stuff.
Right.
And he got locked up, and Wu-Tang got picked up. When Wu-Tang got picked up, he was in jail, so he wasn't part of the deal.
Right.
Once he got out of the jail,
once
he got out of the jail, they put him into the system, but they, you know, it's numerical. So when they already had 9, he had to stand on the side.
Yep.
When he was there before most of them. So once ODB died, obviously they put him in to make that number, you know, because 9 is infinite.
Mm-hmm. 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 It is.
You know, and that's why Wu-Tang is forever.
Forever. Yeah. You know, real winner of the election, Wu-Tang.
Yeah. You know, I posted it on Facebook.
Yeah. I had to bring it up, Doug. I saw that. I was like, yes. And it just lined up because I was like, I'm having Jimmy Kang on the show. Speaking of which, when y'all gonna have Wu come on Cannabis 101?
Once they're out here on a Wednesday, you know, I'll bring it up to them. You know, Inspector Deck just moved to Boston, so I'm gonna be bringing it through. Capadonna is going to be opening up a convenience store with me, with Big Nate.
All right.
He'll be here all the time.
Where's the convenience store at, Jimmy?
Right next to my store.
I
was gonna open it up, but Cap's always like, Jimmy, we always making money doing music stuff. Can we do some business stuff? He goes, I always see you with stores and all this stuff. He goes, I need one too. So I'm like, all right, let's make one right next to us. You know, so I included him like he always includes me on everything he does too. So, you know, it goes both ways.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. You know what? And that actually brings me to our first segment of the show, y'all. Daily positivity. Little Greg the Brain action there, y'all. I like that little producer put together. No, and that is an amazing example of some daily positivity right there. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to like, yo, we got shit right next to each other. We're making it, we're making that paper, baby. It's all about that cream. You feel me?
It's about that cream.
Exactly.
Everything around me.
Exactly. So it's just, and that's the thing. And it's funny because as a chef, it's all about that cream. Well, but we actually mean cream. But the point is, like,
you got to get the real cream.
Shit. You feel me? Because it always rises to the top. And that's the point. So if you're an underdog, guess what? We're going to make it because guess what? Cream. Once you understand that, you're going to rise to the top.
Right.
I remember saying too that chefs are like the best accountants. And like, I thought that stuck with me.
No, the chefs are like one of the smartest people in the world because they got to do 100 things at once. And you have to know exactly all the measurements.
Yeah, it's
great. The timing.
Told you I love these people.
So
No, real talk. And thank you guys. Seriously, like I've been doing it for counting COVID 2020, if you will, as its own fucked up year, 26 years. Wow. My mom, rest in peace. She died a few years ago, but she had a restaurant. It was called the Why Restaurant. So I'm turning that into a book. I'm not plugging the book, but it's called the Why Restaurant. Right? Why not? Little bit about it. I grew up in it. My mom sat me and my brother down and we're like, hey, you can either go get babysat at home or we can take what we're going to pay a babysitter and give it to you to be busboys. We thought that was the best thing ever. We were grown-up kids. We don't need no babysitter. No. Had I known this would have been like a lifetime thing, I don't think I would have jumped in as soon. But that's the thing. Like, it's I grew up in the kitchens. I grew up in the trenches. And then, when COVID happened, I was already doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we need to kind of just, bring this out. There's Michigan cannabis shops. I'm going to plug them. They're huge in Michigan, man. I would love to work with them on something, but let's wait till COVID dies down and all of that, but I'm still trying to reach out, so I figured, okay, let's work on getting that message out, erasing the stigma, meeting awesome people like Jimmy King and Lauren Prey from Cannabis 101. You know what I'm saying? And just like getting that platform where we can start healing from food. Now, I had a conversation last night on In the Weeds podcast with a fellow chef that's putting out a cookbook made of hemp. So it's like recycled. Yeah, absolutely. Check out the podcast. You're gonna, really cool. I got a little bit of that. We did a giveaway. Someone won a cookbook, but the message was this: we're now learning that all of those cannabinoids that you're smoking and inhaling and the medical benefits that you can get from smoking and stuff like that and eating edibles, you're getting the exact same medical benefits eating your food. Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Which is why you infuse that cake, right?
Exactly. And cupcakes and brownies and a little bit of everything. Rodney, don't you have an oil or something, like a CBG oil?
I do. I have a Delta 8 olive oil, actually.
Yeah, that's what it is. Delta 8 olive oil. No one has something like that. That's
Delta 8. Cool. Remember he was talking about Delta 8?
Yeah.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Remember he was talking about Delta 8? And remember yesterday? Hemp Yeti was talking about Delta 8.
Yep.
Yeah. So
check it out. Delta 8. I've been on the Delta 8 market for about a year now. All right.
You said that makes it's better.
So Delta 8 is basically like you get the entire entourage effect minus anxiety.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? So much so I'll prove it to you. I'll send you both a bottle.
Oh, thank you, Rod.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's really cool stuff. If you ever tried Delta 8, it's like it feels like you ate a little bit of an edible, but I don't get that huge head, I might be extra tired, need to go to sleep type feeling /
you ate an edible and you may want to go to the emergency room.
It's
that's why I don't really do edibles like that, because a lot of times I eat edibles, I just get tired and I feel like I just waste the whole day. And I'm always working, I'm on the phone nonstop, so it's like yesterday I ate Lauren's edibles.
Tell me how it worked.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
It went pretty good because after a certain time, I knew that I was going to be on meetings and I was lazy. I didn't even pick up any phone calls.
What up, Josh?
So I'm making it up today.
Okay, all right. Nice.
Peace, Josh. Peace, Dave.
I think using edibles, especially during the day, a micro dose is much better. Hitting that, 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams, maybe if you're a heavy
You know, it's the weirdest thing.
THC and then throw a bunch of CBD in there.
Y'all want me to tell you the golden measurement that I found when mixing?
What's that?
You heard it here first. 100 milligrams of CBD to 10 milligrams of THC. Try that.
I did that for the cupcakes, Jimmy, and I felt it. Like when I did that, I felt it.
You want to know why? Because check it out. That's a good like kind of 10-to-1 ratio, if you will. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 110 ratio. Sorry. So your body is only really able to ingest 100 milligrams of something at a time. Okay. That being so, anything over 100 milligrams is completely pointless. Now, 100 milligrams of CBD, we really don't think is shit, but it is. See, everything past 100 milligrams, we don't really feel shit. So if you're eating a 500 milligrams CBD, you wasted 400 of that.
Wow.
Not the point. But 100 milligrams of THC, that's a whole different haunted hayride lit on fire there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's anxiety city for people like me, man. So what I did was tone that down to 10, which is like right where I could be comfortable about my day. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then put 100 milligrams of CBD because that's the shit I don't want to feel. THC is for what you do want to feel, and CBD is for what you don't want to feel.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. And I found out that when they made Delta 8, that's take 100 to 10. That's what you feel with Delta 8.
Wow.
So I've been hearing some things about Delta 8 where it's a little weird or like sketchy from the hemp side because they have to do some different chemical reactions. But on the the marijuana side, that's totally fine because it's naturally occurring and like they can actually extract that. But I personally don't know enough on it, and I know the a hemp derived Delta 8 kilo is like 80 grand. So it's pretty attractive to be able to create that, sell that. However, is it ethical or ecological to be doing that without knowing, like on the hemp side?
Yeah.
I don't know. And again, too, like some people are like, well, you don't know what CBD and like how that's processed, but
right. You say a kilo of Delta 8 is how much?
Like 80K.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Well, I mean, and that's where, we've really got to, okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but the nation currently went green.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Oregon said, fuck it.
Yeah. Y'all want to make it's all drugs, baby. You know what I'm saying?
All drugs are legal in Oregon.
What? Go off.
They criminalize drugs in Oregon.
Oh, all of them across the board.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they're like, you can walk around with heroin, coke, whatever. But
certain amounts.
You know why they did that? Because like they looked at the structure of like what Portugal did when Portugal was all messed up and they were broke. So they're like, all right, they're gonna do it anyway. So now we're gonna give them a place where they could go do it at, where they get clean needles and everything. They're not walking around the streets messed up, sleeping. They're over there, and if they OD, someone's right there with the Narcan, take care of them and all that. So in Portugal, within like the past 10 years, I think since they did that, their economy went up like dramatically. There's no crime rate. Like the crime's gone. Everyone is like doing good over there in Portugal since they did that. So I think Oregon is trying to copy it to see how it works. And then if that works, you know what's going to happen? It's going to go across the board throughout the whole country.
Absolutely.
I'm really surprised that more countries haven't adopted that because it's actually been going on it happened like almost 20 years ago. And they had a really bad problem with like drug-related crimes and things like that. And so they brought in a whole team of scientists and said, how can we fix this problem? People that were involved in all different types and parts of drug addiction and things like that. So what they said was take your whole entire budget that you're spending on courts, prosecuting these people and send them through the court system, cops arresting them, all that stuff, like take all that money and put it towards rehabilitation. The number one thing they said for them was connecting people back to the community. So anyone who like is causing troubles while on drugs or is having problems with drugs, there's like many different programs of rehabilitation, like you said, clean use if they really want to continue to use, and also like all these programs of connecting these people back to different parts of the community.
And they want to make it clean use too, because those people over there are going to go have sex with other people too, and they're going to give diseases out.
So what you're telling me is this. So basically, Oregon just became the cool mom of all the high school kids.
In Oregon, they're funding theirs with the cannabis industry there.
Absolutely.
Funding of
They
that
funded
program.
the whole thing with the cannabis industry. And Hep Yeti said yesterday, Massachusetts in the past 2 years, off the marijuana industry, made over $1 billion.
Yep. So here's what I'm thinking. You guys ready? Out? Let's play. So all these states are rolling out green. All right, cool. That means they're pushing towards it to be legalized. Once we can't just legalize it, but we can decriminalize it first, which is what Kamala Harris has promised to do. If that happens, then it's taken off the Controlled Substance Board, and we can get bank loans for it. You know what I'm saying? You can insure it. You can use it as medicine as its intended purpose. You know what I think?
What?
I'm just rolling out the green carpet at this point.
Remember Colorado, when they first started medical marijuana? I remember I was in California, and I was like, wow, look at this.
Yep.
Within like 5 years, they cleaned up everything. They built hospitals, schools, like everything is paid for.
Yep.
Now, this is what I was thinking. You know how China owns 1/3 of the United States because, you know, we borrowed money from them, helping other countries out instead of our own?
Yep.
With all the money we're making in cannabis, so let's say Massachusetts made $1 billion, you know, real quick like that. If every state did that, we pay those motherfuckers. I mean, we pay them back. And
what I heard was we're going to use cannabis. We're going to use cannabis, become weed dealers financially, and save the United States economy.
We can save the United States economy, but not only that, the whole United States. Because remember, we still owe China a lot of money. So we're doing favors for them and doing all this where China's becoming the superpower and United States is kind of falling off. The only way for United States, for me, I think, could get back together from everyone that are United States citizens or people that live in the United States, grow cannabis, grow hemp, and then pay the government taxes, and the government could use that billions of dollars and pay off the debt to China, and we own United States again fully 100.
Done. Yeah, and we become sustainable.
Done.
You know,
just take
everything was made in the United States.
Exactly. That's my point right there. Jimmy.
That is you hit a nail right on the head right there, brother. Holy shit.
That's beautiful.
I can't wait to vote for you 2024, Jimmy.
Do it. Yeah. Do it. Do it. No, hands down. Yeah, no, that's how you do it. Like it's good to know that we're on the right path. You feel me? You know, that's really, really good to know. But it's just like, I really hope we can get there. That's all I'm saying.
We will together. We're all
we will together. We will together. But I'm talking to
daily.
Unfortunately, with Congress, things take a long time. You know, legislatures and all that. You know, people got to agree on what piece of the pie they're getting, and also like,
what's up, Rob?
It just takes time and all that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. You know, and it's just one of those things where, like, I want to make sure that we're able to, like, get there. You know what I'm saying? And using cannabis as medicine, you know, let's face it, everyone do it. They do. Whether they do it, you know, and they talk about it like we do, like everybody here, we're pioneers, or they do it, you know, and there's that stigma. They're afraid of how their family's going to react or how the church is going to think of them and things like that. So let's call them closet users. You feel me? Because we all know a couple.
Yeah, but
we all know a couple.
Us being out here talking about it, making it destigmatized, making people feel comfortable, and it's normal. Like you said, you don't have to smoke. Didn't you say that you don't really prefer to smoke? You actually prefer to cook it in your food? Yeah. So, I mean, you can still be a user and activist and enthusiast of it. And
you can be the best version of yourself possible.
And and you can also show people too that you can be a stoner that's productive and creative. And
hey, look, I'm a very, very productive stoner. This is my third one coming right now since I've been on the show. I want to keep it going.
Yeah. And that's just it. I'm hitting my Roku vape, y'all. I'm hitting my Roku vape.
But for me,
sweet potatoes.
For me, I feel like I move too fast all the time, so it kind of slows me down a little bit, and I love it.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
I totally agree with you, Jimmy. That's what it's done for me pretty much the whole time I've used it. I'm always go. The times I've like given it up, like go to sleep late, wake up early, I start to not get the best of sleep because my mind is always going, and that's
me out.
Yeah.
It's like this. When I was at school, right? I remember before smoking weed, like, obviously when you're younger, even on tests, you know the answer and you just sit there kind of like second guessing yourself. You're like, damn it. Everything's going in your head. It's like you get anxiety. Well, I get anxiety. So once I got older, it's like I start smoking weed, and then it's like doing the test. It's just like, all right, that's that. Like whatever pops in your head, you're not second guessing yourself. You're just like pop.
You study high, you take the test high, you get high scores.
Right, right. And you know when I used to study in college is crazy. It's like the teachers give you the answers. So I used to go to school stoned, like driving to school. I would smoke on the way, listen to like Bob Marley or Sublime or something. Just something very, very just relaxing.
Right. To set that mood, yeah.
Right. Go to class, sit right in front of the class, and stare at the teacher the whole time, and not even really take notes.
Do you know how intimidating that is for a teacher?
Probably, right?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right. Like,
the teacher's probably like, this fool smells like weed. He's not taking notes. He's just staring at me and getting good grades.
Science is great.
I bet you got good grades, Jimmy.
I did, because I had no distraction listening to the teacher. So when the test day comes, it's like the other answers and everything. It's right there.
Yeah. It's right there. It's right there. Well, let's talk about learning some shit. Speaking of learning some shit, it's time for that segment we call the cutting board. All right, on the cutting board, this is a segment where like we just take a cannabinoid and beat the piss out of it. No, we put it on the board, we break it down for you, tell you a little bit of like what it does and kind of how that can help daily life, right? So I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all, talk amongst yourselves, whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite cannabinoid? If so, why?
I mean, I'm growing on THCV because it's that skinny girl weed.
Yeah.
I really love CBG, like for daily use in the sense, like I have a little container of water soluble CBG that's perfect for like smoothies. Like it's good for your brain. It helps build myelin. It's good for digestion. It has a number of different amazing things. Anti-inflammatory.
It's an anticonvulsant.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a stress reliever. I know a little bit about anti-inflammatory. It's an appetite suppressant, so that's what you were talking about. It's an anticonvulsant, so people with narcolepsy, not narcolepsy, excuse me, that's the other way. Epilepsy. You've got it can combatants anxiety, so that's we need that right now.
Yep.
We're a nation on anxiety and pause right now. It's insane, and it regulates blood sugar.
See, this is something that I was not sure about for the longest time. Years ago, I made some extracts that I sent down to a friend's grandma who was in Texas, and I can't remember their grandma was in Texas or Mexico, but she got hit by like a car 10 years previous to that, had major problems, MS and things like that. But when she took the extract, it was a little bit too much in each capsule, so they had to kind of take them apart and separate them a little bit because she never used cannabis.
Right.
But so they kind of helped her to get into bed that night and things like that, But the next day when she checked her blood sugar, it was in the regular range for the first time in like a couple of years or something like that. Like ever since, I've always wondered the blood sugar range, because sometimes when people are smoking, they'll fall out too.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if that has to do with like affecting the blood sugar in us as well. So,
and I think
that makes sense.
Like marijuana, kind of like how they say it's a stress reliever.
Yep,
it really is.
Yeah,
it's the funniest thing because I'm stoned all the time. You know how you get those smart watches and you put it on you, it tells you about the stress.
Yeah, the new ones. Yeah,
that stuff, right?
Yeah.
My thing's always down low where people are like, "Yo, this shit don't even work." And then they'll put it on them, and that shit's like up and stuff.
Makes sense, though. Jimmy, we got to get you an Aura ring so we can show people.
There you go. Put it on that pinky.
Yeah.
Like that pinky ring.
I don't really like to wear jewelry, so I don't.
You can tell people it's your Aura ring. People are
it's funny because like my mom always told me growing up, she's like, "Hey, listen," she goes, "I'm an empath, so are you. Deal with it," and just walked away. That's where she left it. And I was like, well, okay. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole conversation. But
she was
I can definitely I'm sorry?
She was a woman of limited words.
Unless she was drunk. And then it was just like, hey, here we go. Like, I'm gonna tell you all the things, and it's like, I love my mom, I do. But her and I didn't get along. We only agreed on Elvis and coffee. That's pretty much it. But she did say, she goes, you're an empath. And dude, real talk, I can kind of vibe on people's energy. Like, if I don't vibe with you, like, I'll tell you, you know what I mean? But it's just like, at the same time, like, you feel that. It's a thing. You can feel this energy, and it's fucking weird because I used to be an alcoholic. When I drank, I didn't feel shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't anything there. And it's like, yo, real talk, like, it's a vibe.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Like, weed, like, for real, like you said, right? Because I used to work at the nightclub for like 10 years straight. Like, I ran 5 nightclubs out here in the city with
I was reading that
promoters. So it's like I was getting drunk every night, doing dumb shit after going, damn, why'd I do that? So, but once you start smoking, I kind of got rid of drinking by smoking. I drink like once in a while now, and I'm a bad drunk. So I try not to drink, and I just smoke, and I love it.
Yeah. And and you know what? Here's the thing. Like, I haven't drank in about 6 years. You feel me? And it's awesome. I ain't got no problem getting my girlfriend drunk. It's hilarious. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'll make some like fish or something. I'll cook something and be like, hey, you're gonna want, and I'll tell her, you're gonna want a beer with that, or you're gonna want a red wine or a white wine. And she knows where it's at. She didn't even a question. Yesterday she was having a rough day, and like we text, cute little mushy bullshit, all about it. And fucking I may or may not have like kind of hinted at the red wine a little bit. I just kind of set it on the counter and then came down because she comes home when I'm doing my podcast show.
Aww.
Yeah, she figured it out real quick. Half that bottle was gone. I went back upstairs. She was like, hey. Yeah. And she found Yoshi, which is our little percolator. She was hitting that. Like, it was, I love that woman to death, but it was interesting. So, the cannabinoid that I want to break down and talk about, because it's just like, I just did some research on it. CBN.
Oh yeah, CBN.
CBN is like, bone growth, pain reliever, antibacterial, y'all, anti-insomnia, appetite simulator. You're hungry, you can get some food, and an anticonvulsant. Now that just sounds like everything that we just talked about with THCV, but CBD. Now that's interesting. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So if you take those and overlap them, you're getting a double dose of some of that shit. That's my point. So if we're able to figure out what we're trying to heal, you see what I'm saying, versus, what we don't want to heal, we're able to manipulate this medicine in a positive manner to help us heal as people to move forward.
Yeah.
Now, chefs are doing that by putting cannabis into food. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to heal you from inside with my food. Bitch, I told you I was a doctor.
Exactly.
It. No, I'm joking. I'm not actually a medicated doctor. I wish I was. I don't have that time to study. I get too high. I can't read. No. Those
food
books
be that medicine and medicine be that food. That idea is like 2,000 years old or something like that.
Let's do that. That's so much simpler. Plus, I ain't responsible for all that.
Yeah.
It is a sleep aid too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Big sleep aid. I've heard like evidence of someone dabbing it a lot and they actually got alert.
Yep.
I'm not a big dab person or ever dabbed it, but
you can dab CBD.
Yeah, and it's kind of a similar effect apparently too. Or you can sprinkle a little bit on like the top of your bowl.
I don't like. I don't. Me Jimmy, personally, I don't like that. I mean, that thing. I think it's too strong for me or something.
Yeah.
I get nothing done.
I sweat. I'm
gonna tell you what happened.
I just like smoking trees, and when I smoke the trees, I know which one I want to smoke. That's gonna keep me up. I know exactly which one. And once I like that strain, I'll buy a lot of it and keep it. So that's
that's good medicine right there.
Every day. And I find another strain to change flavors, and then I'll buy a lot of that just so that I could keep it. So I know that's even when I travel, I take it with me. I don't go out and buy any other stuff or try any other shit.
You got to know your medicine.
I already know what I like.
Exactly. That ain't even a question, and it's just, that's amazing, and that's what I do, but it's a little hard for me right now, only because like I do strain of the week. So it's like each week I got different shit. And I can tell you, I've definitely learned a lot doing it. Definitely learned a lot. And then I met Eric, and he's like, "Yeah, but here's even more."
What's your favorite strain?
We all learn from each other.
One more time.
What's your favorite strain?
Oh shit! I knew he was gonna ask me. So right now I have 2, and here's the reason why. I like Sour Diesel for the taste. All right, and I like Jesus OG for the effects.
Okay.
So if someone out there heard me say that and they mix those 2 plants, you're gonna get a nice crisp high five, real quick, because it's just like, see, I'm ADHD. Sorry, I refuse to take Adderall. I made more money selling it. You feel me? So, but that was, an age ago. I grew up from that hustling. I did what I had to do. And I learned to be the person I am by the use of like meditation, positive affirmation, getting rid of toxic, all that shit. Cannabis was there the whole fucking time, and so that's when I really came into, let's figure out what I want to heal first. Well, I didn't know I could fix my ADHD. I smoked that Jesus OG. I felt like Sherlock Holmes. You feel me? Like I was all over that bitch. I was like, and everything just got done. And my girlfriend's looking at me like, how in the hell? Like it was, I got to get more of it. Seriously. But Sour Diesel though, that's just a taste that.
Yeah.
That
right now, my favorite strains right now, I mean, that I like personally, is the Sour Diesel that I've been smoking. And the G13. It's keeping me up for some reason, keeping me happy. I'm working like.
I get that buzz off the Blue Dream that I've been doing recently.
I
do that during the daytime, and my Blackwater for when I'm chilling out or nighttime, or maybe too much energy, drink too much coffee or something.
Critical Kush or Rockstar Kush is like late night time where it just knocks me out. Where I'm like, all right, time for me to go to bed.
All those Kush strains, they'll put you out on the couch.
It's funny you should talk about smoking. Actually, I'm gonna get you guys a couple of these. Hopefully, Rokin.
Oh yeah.
Our show.
Yeah, Rokin.
You can actually dial temp this, y'all.
Yeah, can you show us?
Okay, check it out. I'm not gonna turn it hot because I smoked a dab and I died once. Okay, so there's that. I do it kind of low, but it's kind of cool because I like.
What did you just say?
I took a dab once and I died once.
Came back.
This is ghost shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have asthma, and it's funny because I'm allergic to smoke. Well, when you dab, it's a different kind of smoke.
That's a lot of
that nail was way too hot, and I was like, nah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, so people that like to get those big dabs, they can turn these up.
Yeah.
That's like when you want to get that powerful.
Oh, look at that.
Take a nap.
I'm a flower child by far.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is from Deep Roots. Jimmy, I have some saved for you too.
Yes.
You're the best.
I'm about to drive down just to get that. Damn, do you see that?
Yeah,
I love flowers.
It's like purple. It's like it doesn't do it justice, like the picture of the video. I'll save you some too, guys.
Oh hell yeah. You can't do dry herb. You can't do dry herbs in these, but you just take whatever cap you want. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's this one is actually Delta 8.
Ooh.
You put it in. And you can't really mess this up. I did this lifted, and it'll flash, and you'll feel it screw into place. Then, when you know it's working, you just hit the button.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
And then blow fire. I like mine low for the terp benefits, so it's not burning so much off. Because here's the thing: the higher you set it, when you're setting those nails at 400 degrees and stuff, you're burning all these terps off. Yeah, you're getting a lot of flavor and stuff like that, but you're doing more damage to yourself than you are good. That's what people don't understand. Yeah. But definitely, guys, go get you a Rokin vape.
No, go get those because they work. You put it in low temperature. You go to the bathroom at the airport. You act like you're taking a shit and start pumping it and blow it up in the air right before the airplane ride.
There you go.
I do that all the time.
Yo, ass calm. As a matter of fact, here's a little commercial telling you guys why you should get Rokin vapes. Definitely get you one of those.
Man, that commercial had me jumping. I was like,
shit, yeah, right?
We're here too.
Shit. Obviously, I was pretty lifted by Roken Vapes yet again. Try and get that. No, but definitely, guys. Another company you definitely want to check out, Mother's Infusions, man.
Yeah,
we're not going to plug this enough because it's just like, yo,
yeah,
this shit right here.
I've already seen some of the stuff that Mother's Infusions made. I've been checking you guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, our first product was our pain rubs and stuff. Started all out with THC pain rubs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some other awesome herbs and essential oils, other things in there. It's a coconut oil base, a little bit of beeswax for stiffening it up. An extra clean product. There's none of the parabens or the crap that's in a lot of big name companies, moisturizers, creams, balms, and stuff.
Yeah.
But we've gotten awesome feedback on this. To be honest with you, my daily positivity today would definitely be feedback I got this morning, plus she shared it. So it's the whole thing piggybacking on Jimmy's earlier was sharing with someone else, and then they placed it. That's what I woke up to, an awesome message from a friend out of California and sharing it with a friend and some orders in the email there. And so we made our CBD pain rubs before as well. That's our new CBD line that came out. That was a pain rub I was just showing you. And we got 200 milligram, we got 400 milligram, and we also have tinctures. So this is our full spectrum THC extract right here. It's like a raw extract, so it's got all the good terpenes in there and everything like that. We got our straight CBD tinctures. We even got
love those.
We got a 50-50 one too.
Yeah.
So you got 500 milligrams CBD, 500 milligrams of THC. You can just go straight 1,000 milligrams of CBD here. So that means one syringe for one dropper full is about 33 milligrams, which I think is an awesome dose for me. If I know I'm going to have a lot of stress, I might do 2 of those, bump it up to 66. But I feel it at 33 milligrams. If I'm doing something I'm not able to smoke much or anything like that, I feel it. And I also feel it when I put it in my coffee and stuff, because sometimes I'm really sensitive to caffeine. So I can't get the jitters and stuff like that, if I drink a little bit too much, especially with these awesome organic coffees that this guy sent me from California with Simply Roots coffee. But it chills that out a little bit. It mellows it out. It gives me the energy, but I'm not all crazy energy. I got to move. I'm sitting in one place for too long.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
So we're doing some good things. We're coming out with a few different lines of things, infusions as far as specific tinctures with different helping immune function, sleep, nerve, rebuilding,
the mushroom
things
stuff,
like
right?
that. Yes, it's going to be mushroom, herbal based, and mixed in with CBDs or THCs. So
that's dope.
To roll those out here in the next month or so.
And all of that, y'all, was our segment called Cannabis Recommendations. Okay, my high ass did the thing backwards, but hey, it still worked.
Rodney, you make it work. No,
I had to. I was like, shit. Buttons to click. No, but seriously, that's all that. I can attest to it. Seriously, guys, we'll send you guys some samples for sure. We want you to try it out. We would love the feedback. That's really what it is, and it's just y'all know what to look for. And here's the thing. Say you got 2 different, you make your own and you got ours, and you pass it forward and you talk to somebody about it. And they're like, yo, I love you. Yours is great. Don't get me wrong, but this one works better. I'm not going to lie to you. Yo, that no one's going to be mad about that. That's my point. So if someone come to me and they're like, Chef, check it out. I like this butter versus this butter. And this is my friends. I'm like, yo, do what, go ahead. If it works for you, like Jimmy was saying, I'm going to take my medicine with me. Do what you need to do to cure yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what all of us here, all us new pioneers, dog, that's what we're preaching, and that's what we're trying to get people to do. You know what I'm saying? Just heal from this.
One of our biggest things in Mother's Infusions is education.
Exactly.
And that's something we're working a lot on and building into our website and building into other videos and things we're going to be making as far as making it at home yourself, infusing it in different things and educating people on the different cannabinoids, different terpenes and what to look out for, as opposed to just, sativa versus indica, and strain to strain, matching other strains up based on terpene profiles, other things like that. How to just, infuse into your daily life, as easy as possible. And if, someone else's product is working better than ours, hopefully, even if they don't buy ours or find someone else's, then maybe we introduce them cannabis or
Exactly.
hemp industry
Yeah,
or CBD
exactly.
or anything like that.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Again, guys, if you want to learn more about, cannabis products and things like that, make sure to check us out every Tuesday morning and Thursday morning at 10:17 a.m. right here in Deliciously Dope Daily Chronicles. Yeah. Then on Wednesday at 1 p.m. every week, check out Cannabis 101 with yours truly, Jimmy King and Lauren Prey. They're going to help you talk about it as well. They might be chased by hemp yetis, so I guess watch at your own risk. I don't know, viewer discretion is advised, whatever plug you want to use there. But the point is, guys, thank you for coming on the show for sure, for sure. This is our last segment. It's called Happiness. In 5 words or less. I tried to do like that legendary thing. I got to work on that. But all right, guys, it's been an amazing show. It really has. Cannabis 101, y'all, in the building.
Thank you.
Yeah.
King, Lauren Prey. Thank you, guys. We're pioneers. I love y'all. I'm sharing you. I'm right there, y'all. I'm right there.
Thank you so much, for inviting us to the show.
I do have one last question. And you guys can take turns. You guys can split it however you want to answer it. But if you had to sum up happiness in 5 words or less, what would it be?
There we go.
You go first, Jimmy. I'm thinking. I'm like,
live your life to the fullest.
That's 6.
6.
Live your life.
Live your life the fullest.
The fullest. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
That'll work.
You got
I like
credit
that.
for 6 words.
There you go. Yeah.
Dang.
Sprinkles. He had sprinkles in his pocket.
I'm like, eat, pray, love. I love eating cannabis.
Okay.
Eat, pray, love cannabis.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah.
Yes. That's beautiful.
And inspire people. So that's 5. I got 5 right there.
I got Cannabis 101 is awesome, y'all.
Ah.
There you go. There you go.
And remember, you got to live for yourself so you can take care of the people around you and hold a legacy for the next generations.
Exactly.
Working together for us all.
And that's just it. So that's the end of the show, end of the segments. Now we get down to the nitty gritty, yo. Tell me about some shit you got coming up next.
Well, Jimmy has some big things with Big Nate.
I got a lot of things. All right. So we just we signed Big Nate All-Star to Wu-Tang Management. He's
that's a smart move.
He's a son of Willie Bennett from the Charles Stewart case. If you guys don't know about the Charles Stewart case, a man shot his wife, a pregnant wife, and she was the assistant DA of Boston. And he did it for the insurance job and said a black guy did it. So they arrested Willie Bennett and Joseph Bennett. So Willie Bennett did 21 years and Joseph Bennett did 22 years.
For some shit they ain't do.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't hear the details of it. That is
yeah, so during that time, got drafted for Oakland A's in high school and then played for the Blue Jays for a couple of years. So, he did it until his mom died and he came back to Worcester and certain things happened after that. Right. But yeah, so we're pushing him and everything.
Hell yeah, man. I think I love it.
The other thing too, I'm working with Norman Pardo. That was O.J. Simpson's manager for 20 years.
Oh shit. Wow. Okay.
And he just put a movie out called Who Killed Nicole. And
okay.
On IMDb, but I'm working out a deal with a network so it could be all over the world and all the networks right now. They already gave me a contract. I just got to negotiate the percentages.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
You got to.
You're gonna see Who Killed Nicole everywhere. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That movie is gonna be hot.
I can't wait to see that because gosh, I remember seeing that like elementary school running the trial.
Right.
They ran that like in our classroom in elementary school.
Right.
Really?
Yeah,
Right time, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not an OG like you guys, but that's crazy. That's so cool.
Yeah. I lived in Tennessee at the time, and unfortunately, there are parts of Tennessee that are still segregated. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unfortunately, I was in one of those towns, and I mean, I saw things differently, but some people there just didn't. And so, like when that happened, it was on all the TVs. Those old brown TVs that you would see.
roll
not
them out.
high definition. We're talking brown. This could fall on you and kill you TVs. You know what I'm saying? Like your grandma had.
CRT mom.
Yeah, and they just smack it to get it to work. And like we're watching the OJ trials, and they're like, "This is important for y'all to learn." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And then like when you're trying to learn it, you get all these racial slurs, and like you can hear the snickering and stuff. And I'm like, "This ain't right. What's going on?" I was 7, 8 years old. Like I'm trying to figure this out. And like you grow up into like that never goes away, and it probably should. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That's what it is. But it's just like that's why we're doing what we're doing. And I found out that town in Tennessee has made some very, very progressive changes, and I'm extremely happy where they're going.
Sweet.
I can't say that. I gotta say I know on a good note. Lauren, what do you got coming up?
I have a few projects I've been working on, but right now I've just been learning and kind of sharpening my skills on Premiere Pro and After Effects and
There you go.
different things on that side, and baking and cooking. Which Chef Rodney, I need to talk to you. I mean, if you want to talk on air,
Absolutely.
I need new like healthy vegan recipes that are like protein and like just like something healthy that doesn't have a ton of sugar that's going to cause inflammation or make me lose my gains and abs. And I want to get like, you know what I'm saying? I want
Absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. So
that's all.
and it's funny because like, and we got a little bit of time left. So it's funny because I get that question a lot. You know, there are specific diets that you need to follow. So here's the best thing. So I can definitely, we'll research some recipes for you and things like that and suggest some things. Cause I've got some really, really, really good cookbooks from like Sean Brock, and you can turn some of those recipes are vegan anyways, and things like that. So we can definitely, peruse through that. I can send you, some recommendations and shit like that. In addition to that, remember any recipe that you see, you can infuse.
Ooh.
Remember that. So you're like, okay, well, how would you infuse this? Well, check this out. Let's say it's risotto. That's not gluten-free at all, but let's say risotto. All right. Well, I would just use butter, or you could put an olive oil in it, as long as you know how to control that emulsion in that mix. You see what I'm saying? As long as you understand how to control the recipe, which you got the recipe in front of you, you can control how you add and infuse your food. So yeah, we can literally do that. That's not even an issue at all.
And I'd be happy to work with you too, Lauren.
Oh yeah.
I've went to vegan multiple.
You know a lot about that. Yeah.
Meat, maybe multiple, like 2, maybe 3 times a year.
Sweet.
It's usually like a holidays. Wild game my brother shot, and
Very cool.
So it's something that I've adapted into my lifestyle just because of my digestive issues and things like that. And for me, I just don't digest meat as well as other people. So something I had to
Hey, guess who just walked in? We got a special guest
Who walked in?
And so we
Big
can
Nate All-Star.
I appreciate
What
that.
up, dude?
Holistic life transformation.
Hey, what up?
Yeah.
What's going on, baby?
I see a lot of weed flags.
Yeah, you better, man. You better.
What's good? What's good?
We've got the single coming out, Shoebox of the Future.
Okay, all right.
They were just talking about Nate. The Black is Beautiful.
Yep,
album.
there it is. There it is, y'all. So now
you
you know what
He said he loves that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
Well,
seriously.
said it, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Oh, it's insane, man. That's crazy. Talk about them, they just appear.
Yeah.
That's nuts,
Tell me
man.
about it, and I was thinking I got to check it out, so I can't wait.
Oh, for sure. But no, definitely. So it's like, with the foods, so dieting, and it's interesting, is just like trying to find the cannabinoids and stuff like that. Okay, so dieting, obviously, eating certain foods, we're finding the food pyramid's completely, that's pointless now.
Well, it's a food plate now.
Yeah,
The
it's a
pyramid is
plate,
like a
yeah.
thing of the past.
Also, I was going to
That's
say,
still kind of
The right cannabis,
heading in the better direction.
right.
that like the THC, like a high THC, like cannabis to infuse into your food. Don't have something with high CBN or CBG where you're going to be hungry. So even that too, like there's going to be a science behind this.
Go to the
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, you would know all about vegan because you used to actually
Yeah,
work at Better
yeah.
Health food stores.
Definitely, yeah. And it's something that even before then went through a major health transformation in my life. And I've helped multiple people kind of get on the right path as well, as far as, learning how to, you can learn. I've been a cook my whole life, and I grew up with my mom cooking really good food, but there came a point where I just wasn't digesting things as well, and I had to change my life. It was like learning to cook all over again, learning, everything from quinoa and like beans and rice mix, mixing the different amino acid, amounts so that you're getting not just a bunch of protein, but the right types of protein, the right building blocks. You need all the amino acids, you know, and so assisting your body to build those amino acids with more vitamin C and things like that, and like greens, getting tons of fiber, you know, so you feel full. And same with, I believe in like higher fat diets, you know, oil, coconut oil and things like that. Coconut oil is really good. It's in like the weight loss section in a lot of health food stores.
Yeah.
Because it's not the type that stores in your fats. It's like 72 or more % medium chain triglycerides, and that's what like builds ATP for energy in your cells. That's what gives you the energy. It's brain food pretty much, and it's just food for your cells. So like higher fat diets compared to higher calorie, higher carbohydrate diets give you longer lasting energy, and you also feel full for longer because you don't process it as quick as the sugars, and the oils stay a little bit longer. So
keep your ass healthy, fed.
Those are a few tips. Get some good healthy oil, fiber, and boost your protein. Get a good mix of proteins. You know, not just rice, not just beans. You know, throw in different kinds you can. Pumpkin seeds or something I use a lot, and hemp seeds. They're both like 30% protein.
Yeah, genius.
I told you this dude. That's why he's here. He's got me, you know, eating healthier. I'm no longer looking at the can of SpaghettiOs the same way I did. The same exact amount of stone, if not a little higher, because that black water. But you know, he's helping me out, y'all. But no, this is it's been an amazing time, y'all. Seriously, like
I've been having a good time here too. You guys are awesome.
Yo, thank you, Cannabis.
Big Nate, shout out. Dude, he's all over Black is Beautiful. Go check it out with Capadonna. He's got that new song. What was it?
Shoebox?
He's got the new song Shoebox coming out, and right now you can check out what he's pushing called 10 Crack Commandments, 10 Body Commandments.
Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Again, Miss Lauren, thank you very much.
Check it out on BigNateAllStar.com.
BigNateAllStar.com. You heard it first there. Miss Lauren, thank you very much. Jimmy Kang, thank you guys.
Thank you guys. You guys are dope.
7 from Deliciously Dope with Eric Eating, man.
Thank you.
Y'all have another one.
This has been great.
Peace. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Cheers.